Hello, this is Stanley Bloomfield, and we're in Americans Connected Inc.'s The Linux Workshop. And today I'm going to put together a kind of a study, and I'm going to use the Bible. I'm sorry for you agnostics and atheists and other faiths that hate the Bible, but that's the way it is. And I encourage you to watch the demonstration because we're going to use LibreOffice. We're going to use the Xephem Bible software, and we're going to use the internet. All right, I'm just going to start copying and pasting. I've got something else in mind for my Bible study, my little Bible study LibreOffice demonstration here, and I'm going to start with the word physics. It's the branch of science concerned with nature and concerned with the nature and properties of matter and energy. The subject matter of physics, distinguished from that of chemistry and biology. Okay, so we're still back to physics when it comes to matter and energy. And so the subject of physics includes mechanics, heat, light, and other radiation, sound, electricity, magnetism, and the structure of atoms. Now, when I was back in the 90s, physics equaled the study of time, space, matter, and energy. The study of, let's see, it was, I'm going by memory here because I can't find that definition online. The study of and interaction between time, space, matter, and energy. I got that spelled wrong. I don't have my spell check on, so I'm probably going to mess things up quite a bit when it comes to my spelling and grammar. But just bear with me. It's all fun. Now, that right there was the definition for physics 25 years ago. Physics equaled the study of and interaction between time, space, matter, and energy. Now, this is all I'm finding online now. The branch of science concerned with, and you know what I just read, concerned with the properties of matter and energy, including mechanics, heat, light, and other radiation, sound, electricity, magnetism, and the structure of atoms. All right, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to now. You see what I'm doing? I'm copying and pasting, and I'm going to space and do that kind of thing. Let's see. I'm going to go 1990s. And then I'm going to, I'll put this here. I'll do the same. Today's definition. All right. Now, oh, I don't want that. All right. 1990s and today's definition. Study of physics. All right, let's take that out. And I'm going to center this, and then I'm going to select that whole sentence, bold it, and I'm going to give it 18. Now, I'm going to go over to my Xephem Bible study. I'm going to put my mouse over just some text, and I'm going to go down to Module, and settings, and I'm going to turn off the Strong's numbers. All right. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. All right, I'm going to copy that, and I selected it up, and then I'm going to right click over the selected up area and select edit and copy. Now this is one of the only negative drawbacks that I've found to Xephos. I actually have to type in my chapter and reference, but it is so awesome it's worth it. Now I because that text was my original text, I'm going to go and I'm going to change all of this. Oh, that's not it. I want my color. There it is. I'm going to change that to black. I don't want that either. I want the text to match. So it looks like that's pretty close. Now, I'm going to do that. All right. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Now, my proposal is that a whole lot of people do not like the Bible, so hundreds of years they've decided to change the study and interaction between time, space, matter, and energy into something that ain't even recognizable. In my opinion, including mechanics, heat, light, radiation, all of that is a part of the interaction of matter and energy and time and space. So, let's take a look at the text here we've got. In the beginning, and I'll give it the equal sign, time. God created the heaven, and I'll give it the equal sign, and for that we have space. And then God created the earth, and for that we have matter. And now the tricky part is and the Spirit moved. So I'm going to go the Spirit moved is thermal motion. And that equals, now for that we're going to go back over here and we're going to do us a I'm going to just type in thermal motion definition. Alright, thermal motion is random, it is or isn't, it can be either, is movement of a particle associated with particles thermal with the particle's thermal energy. This is in turn the energy associated with the temperature of an object. So we have the definition I remember in the 90s was the transfer of heat from molecule to molecule. And Brownian's motion is a mathematical model for the motion of small particles in a fluid. Okay, so I'm gonna take this right there, and I'm gonna copy that, and I'm going to paste that right there. And the Spirit moved is thermal motion. Heat transfers from molecule to molecule. Now, I propose that what's going on today is we have a lot of people that do not want the general public seeing a connection between time, space, matter, and energy, and that's exactly what it was. energy. Energy. Heat transfers from molecule to molecule. The spirit moving upon the face of the earth is energy, and the spirit was causing heat to transfer from molecule to molecule. And I propose that we have a whole lot of people who don't like the Bible these days, and this insane definition up here literally is to try and break the link that we have when it comes to Genesis 1 and 2 and the real definition for the laws of physics, which is the study of and interaction between time, space, matter, and energy. Now, with that said, I want to send this out on the internet and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go down to my documents folder, and I'm gonna save this as Gen 1 and physics. And then I'm going to save it, but I'm going to go one step further, and I'm going to export this as a PDF. First I want to make sure I don't have 2 pages. Yeah, that's kind of a okay. If you've got just a couple more lines and you save this as a PDF, you've got a whole lot of blank space, and your printer will print up 2 pages. So make sure you've only got 1 page if that's all you want. And then I'm going to export this as a PDF. I've never had to mess with these, and you can go in here and actually I believe you can encrypt. You can actually set a password. You can put your digital signature in, and you can protect your work. So I'm going to export this, and I'm going to put it in my documents, and it's got the same name, but it won't overwrite it because this is a PDF and the other one is a document. And now what I want to do also is I'm going to let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to finish this off. I propose there is a lot of wannabe fake scientists who can't stand the Bible, so these people have gone out of their way to destroy the faith and hope the Bible has given to untold millions through the ages. They have intentionally rewrote the very scientific principles that they have intentionally rewrote the very scientific principles that allowed mankind to strap himself to a rocket and fly to the moon. Now let me see here. I propose there is a lot of wannabe fake scientists who can't stand the Bible. These people have gone out of their way to destroy the faith and hope the Bible has given to untold millions, untold billions. We're going to change that. Billions throughout the ages. Why? Why? Why is it so important for these barbarians to strip away the hope people have, even if it is false? Question mark. Now, they have intentionally rewrote the very scientific principles that allowed mankind to strap himself to a rocket and fly to the moon. Something has gone horribly wrong with the scientific community. There we go. All right. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to give you a demonstration of what we can do, and I'm now going to go back over here, and I'm gonna bring up my Facebook, and you know what? I'm gonna go into my my account, well, maybe. There we go. And I'm going to close that down. I'm going to go to more, and I'm going to select up notes. And I want to add this as a note. And I'm going to I can't see what they've done. I'm going to paste the whole body of what I just wrote in there. Okay, there's my title. Physics is the study of time, space, matter, and energy. There we go. That's my title. Physics. All right. I'm gonna try and clean this up. We don't need. Oh, I'll go back to there. Time, space, matter, and energy. We've got a race car going on outside. All right. I like this, and it looks like Facebook took the tags out of our notes. Drag or click to add a photo. And I don't have any photos on this new system, so I'm going to click Save, and then I'm going to click Publish. Now, I'm going to, all right, there we go. And then you can actually edit your note. Now, all right, and I'm going to go over here. Now see, my note is now published on Facebook, and I can go one step further. I'm going to send this note to my buddy Mike, and my file is in Documents, and I'm gonna click this right here. Now this is how you can send your PDF to a buddy. Oops. Well, come on. All right, right here, down here, this little paper clip in the chat. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go in Documents, and right there, Genesis 1:1 and Physics. And right there, my buddy now has, I just clicked on the PDF, and I'm going to open with my document viewer, and right there, now I have my PDF is now on my system, and that's one way that you can use the online. You can use the Bible resources. You can use encyclopedias you may have in conjunction with LibreOffice. And I hope you get something out of this video, because Linux and all the open source software and applications have much more than just hobby applications. They also have business and scientific applications. So I hope you switch to Linux and start having fun.